Hello, good afternoon for you guys. How are you doing?
Yeah, feeling good.
Yeah?
How are you?
Doing great, WS. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Congratulations on concluding the group stage very successfully. Of course, I know there is a chance for potential tiebreakers for upper lower brackets so far, but it's been looking fantastic. And I don't know how much you caught of the conversation we were just having, but the start of this game too, you just played, top lane has all the action in the laning stage, and you're just off on the side playing your Mars. Are you jealous at that point? Like, I wish I could join them? Or are you chilling?
No, I'm just enjoying my lanes solo. Nobody is disturbing me.
Nobody's disturbing you, having a good time.
Yeah.
I have to ask you about the Mars because you played a lot of different offlaners this event, 15 different ones, including that Mars. And this was, of course, your first Mars performance. And I wanted to know how you guys came to the Mars, because you've also played a lot of Doom. So what was the thought process in putting the Doom carry instead of the Mars? Instead of picking a new carry.
We was talking about what to pick on the last pick, and 23 Savage just want to take the Doom, so he asked me to pick a new offlaner, you know, that need a stance. So I just figure out the Mars is quite good in the game against Tinker, Draw.
How do you feel about the offlane with the new patch coming in? Because I mean, if I'm looking at your heroes, it's mostly Centaur and Doom at the moment. Do you feel like with the new patch you've been giving a little bit more freedom into having more heroes, or would you say there's not a lot of difference for you?
I think we're still trying to figure out what is the new patch, the OP heroes. That's why we try. I play every hero on the match.
Lycan yesterday was a cool one. Are we gonna see that more often?
Yeah, maybe.
I have a very important question, WS. Like, incredibly important. In February this year, you became the first player to get 16k MMR. When's the 17k coming?
I think I'm not the first player to get 16.
Oh, sorry, I misinformed. But you were one of the first.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying a lot of new stuff on the solo rank, so like quite trolling a lot of MMR. But when I want to win the MMR, so I would try hard and play few zero.
Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I also have Brian, who has a few questions for you as well.
Yeah, hey WS, I've been loving watching the heroes you've been picking in the draft, and I've some offlaners are considered summons guys, more teamfight utility. Maybe they're more the carry from the offlane. After watching you, I'm like, what is this guy's playstyle? So how would you describe, how you got to be so high on the leaderboards in your pubs? What is your playstyle in these games?
It depends on the teams. I can play like team fighter, or I can play like the carry offlane. Just depends on what we need.
And you feel like that applies to pubs as well? Like when you were climbing through the ranks, you were making yourself known. Were you a hero spammer, or were you just kind of adjusting to whatever your teammates were doing in pubs?
Before, yeah, when like 1 year ago, I'm a hero spammer. I only play Timbersaw, and right now, because of you need to play with a team. That's why you need to try new stuff, like more heroes, everything.
At what point did MMR stop mattering to you as much? Because obviously you're on a team and you've made it there, but is it tough for you to make that decision, like you said, to be learning new things and sacrificing your MMR at the same time?
At the start, it's tough to learn new heroes because you will lose a lot of MMR. And right now you cannot watch replay from other guys also, so it's quite hard.
Yeah, so are you watching tournament matches, or are you just kind of coming up with your own versions of the meta right now?
I will watch some tournament matches and combine with my own ideas. That's how I make it.
Okay. Yeah, my last question is, and Shiver asked you about the offlane meta right now. We've been noticing the Tormentor moving from 15 to 20 seems to be having a lot of impact, especially on your team timings. You guys take a lot of fights around like 19 minutes. It feels like you're getting your Crimson Guard or your big item pipe around that time. How has that influenced like your buildup of items as an offlaner, the Tormentor moving back 5 minutes?
I think it's after the new update, the Tormentor from 15 they moved to 20. It's actually good for us because we have more times. I can build my team items, and we kind of adjust to it also.
So you think that was? Did you adjust your playstyle much, or does this just also just fit you much better as a squad?
I kind of adjust my playstyle also. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, WS, for taking the time to talk to us. Of course, good luck in the playoffs or in the tiebreakers first. We'll see what comes first, but congratulations regardless on an incredibly successful group stage here at Dreamleague.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.